soul with it. Yeah.
What's going on, everybody? The Island Rex coming to you live with yet another video. So the Cavs are trying to trade to get Paul George and bring in Carmelo Anthony and bring in D.Wade to join forces with LeBron James and I believe Kyrie Irving. You know, this to me, they're trying to be able to have a legit team to go up against Golden State. Me personally, I don't feel like LeBron James need all of this talent to win. That's just my personal opinion. You know, me and my former coworker, we had this debate like months ago, and you know, when LeBron James was complaining about how he needed a backup point guard, you know, he needed more rest, and none of that really mattered. You know, he still ended up with the second seed, and they still lost to the Golden State Warriors, and they would have, or I should say, they should have been swept had not the referees, you know, gave the, you know, Cavs so many calls in that game 4. You know, they should have been swept. However, moving forward, you know, like I told my, you know, old, you know, co-workers that LeBron James is one of the best players, one of the greatest players of all time. And, you know, he just has to deep down, like mentally, he just has to dig down deep down and figure out ways. You know, when I watched Cleveland play, they barely run plays. You know, Golden State is so successful because they're running plays. There's more to it than just, you know, going out there and playing basketball. You know, they have to really run plays instead of playing hero ball and Kyrie Irving going ISO and LeBron James going ISO all the time. They have to move the ball around and play collectively as a group. You know, Cleveland don't have a bench. You know, I don't think that Tyronn Lue is a great coach. I feel like, you know, LeBron James, I felt like David Blatt was a better coach because David Blatt actually wanted to run plays, but LeBron James don't want, you know, he felt like we should play the way I want to play and, you know, to fit my style. And it's successful because LeBron James is such a great player, but there's more to it than just being a great player. You've seen that Kobe was successful with Phil Jackson because they ran plays. Now, the triangle isn't as successful as it was back then, but they had a coach. That's why they have 5 rings. Like, LeBron James should really have 2 rings right now. Like, to be honest, you know, the league helped them get a ring last year, and that's just being honest. That's being fact. That's being, like, you know, as honest as possible. So, Kobe has 5, Michael Jordan has 6, and Michael Jordan tried his best to lead a team on his own until Phil Jackson came and said, hey, look, I'm running stuff, so you have to listen to me. And in order for us to be successful, we have to run certain plays. That's why Steve Kerr came from under Michael Jordan and not Michael Jordan, but he came from under Phil Jackson. So he learned a lot from Phil Jackson, and he came from under Greg Popovich as well. So he learned so much from these guys, and he's emulating their style. And that's why Golden State is moving the ball. They're moving without the ball. You know, they're good at, you know, having fast pace and getting buckets and transition and just pushing the ball, you know, and, you know, spreading the floor, you know, 3-point shots, mid-range, everything. You know, they just run great plays. So that's why they're successful. I don't think that, you know, people ask me, like, do you think that LeBron James really need help? Do you think he needs a backup point guard? Does he need this? Does he need that? Like, way before. And I was like, no, I don't believe that he need that stuff. Like, LeBron James is great. What they have to do is figure out how they could get better bench players and play together collectively as a group. They have to figure out ways to use their pieces to be at a certain level to neutralize Golden State. You know, maybe LeBron James could check Kevin Durant and they could put like a Mon Shumpert on Steph Curry, or, you know, double team Kevin Durant and make Steph Curry beat you. You get what I'm saying? Especially if Steph Curry is, you know, if you feel like you could beat up Steph Curry, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they could beat up Steph Curry and put LeBron James on Kevin Durant. That'll give you a little bit more looks, you know, and you have to make other players beat you other than Kevin Durant, you know, because those two are the main ones that you really have to worry about. You know, Klay Thompson is not as consistent as Steph Curry. So I would rather to make Klay Thompson beat me. So it's ways I feel like the Cavaliers could beat Golden State without getting all this talent. You know, for me, like the whole super team thing is just starting to get tiring now, bro. Like I'm just really like just tired of it. It's getting old. It's getting played out, man. They should just move on to something new. You had LeBron going to Miami, making a super team. You know, Paul Pierce and KG and all them with the super team. You had LeBron going back to Cleveland, Kevin Durant. Like it's just getting tiring now, bro. It's just like do something. Go back to old school, like you know, having competition, at least having like 2 stars, and just balance it out. We want to see competition again. We don't want to see people sweeping through the finals and just it's just boring, bro. Like it's just starting to get boring, and I feel like the league should cut down on it. It's just like it's getting tiring now. Like I'm just really just done with it. But that's just my opinion. Y'all get in that comment box, like, share, subscribe, I'm out.
Look, straight from the soul with it.